Thank you for coming back and watching my videos. If you have anything to say after you watch this one, take a look down in the comments and let it all out. Of course, subscribe and like if you also enjoy the content. As you can very much see, we have KSON, who has caught a vacation on her Twitch for playing a 2-day platformer where the main character is that and that. She's like, no! Understandable, lol. What happened? What happened? What happened? That is what happened. She played that game. Still, though, I mean, I remember there was genital jousting in the past. That was perfectly fine on Twitch. And that was a bigger, that sized thingy. It was where you're the freaking main character was also another thingy, as you can see there. I think the name of the game that she got banned for is called C Block, I believe. You can know what the C is if y'all know what it is. Then yes, that is accurate. It's indeed the reason and not some weird thing, but definitely needs context. Here's the thing though. I still find it weird because I think she might be the first one to get blocked for that. I mean, to get banned for that for the time that she's gotten banned. It does seem like VTubers catch the bans a lot quicker than maybe, you know, an IRL person. I'm pretty sure if it was like Amaranth playing that, she probably would not have gotten banned. You know, that type of thing. Any pools and hot tubs and streamers type of category, she probably wouldn't have gotten banned. I mean, we don't know because, but this person put the rules here, just kind of getting an idea so you can get an idea. Games featuring that, all these thingies that you see here that I can't mention for TOS reasons on my own thing, as a core focus or feature are entirely prohibited. Custom gameplay or visual modifications that include that, including uncensored patches, in otherwise allowed games are prohibited. For games where that is not the main focus or feature, the mature rated games content classification label is sufficient for incidental N. However, the S themes content classification label must be applied to gameplay that includes that, but is not the main focus of the game. Allowed examples, streaming Grand Theft Auto 5 with the mature rated games classification label. It does seem like a cut and dry ban. The thing is, like I said, it still does seem to me in a weird way, just like it still does seem to me not necessarily targeting VTubers, but VTubers have easier time of being hit by these compared to maybe a hot tub streamer, maybe a VR chat streamer, maybe things like that. That's the way it seems to me. Not saying that any of these other people are bad though. Not saying the IRL streamers are bad or VR chat streamers are bad. Just saying Twitch's moderation has been known to be very one-sided with their things they do. So I'm not surprised if this may have been one-sided as well. But of course, like it's the thing is that if they had done this equally and evenly all the time, there would be no complaints. But they don't do this equally and evenly all the time. Twitch is known for being very heavy-handed with some people and light tap on the wrist for others. And that is the problem that we have with Twitch. That's the reason why we keep, complaining about Twitch. Keep saying those things because it is still a little sus that they do these things so quickly to VTubers versus other folks. Yago is a wonderful person because he treats his people right. This is a bit of a meme time, a fun meme time, not a meme times are never meant to be kind of just making fun of people. This is just a fun moment in time for memes. Hey, do you want to join Hololive? Who's the old man? I'm not joining whatever agency. Okay, plan B, give him bones. As Kon Mio, Hololive Gamers, Okami Mio here. Nice, now I just need 2 more for this set. And yes, they did actually go and recruit Holo Gamers. I think it was Fubuki who went and helped go get Holo Gamers. I think they got, Fubuki was in there first, I believe, then Mio got in there. Then you had Korone, who came in later. And it was by Mio and Fubuki who went and got Korone and Okami Mio, I'm saying the same thing, and Okayu. That's where I got things confused. Basically, they ended up getting Okayu and Korone. I believe in an arcade. I mean, that's the story how it goes. But yeah, nice little meme time with that whole thing. And giving you a little bit of backstory too. Adora Fortune and VOLS have released statements about the apology incident. Let's take a look at what's happening. If you remember, I criticized VOLS heavily for the incident because it seemed like they were out of touch. They were out of touch with things. Here's what Adora Fortune said. Let's take them at their word. Hi everyone, I wanted to take a moment to speak about the situation from last week. My hope is that we can move forward together and leave this behind us. Thank you all so much for the kindness and support you've shown me. It truly means a lot. Now this says, that said, I'd like to ask everyone to avoid sending any negativity towards VOLS or anyone involved. No brigading, no stuff like that. We can criticize, we can definitely criticize. But we should not ever go and harass or anything like that, because while they did make a mistake, they are human just like all of us. To clear some things up, I wasn't forced to do anything. The VOLS team shared their advice and gave me the space to decide how I wanted to handle things. So if they're correct, if this is correct, then yes, they did the right thing. All of my decisions, including removing the post, were entirely my own. Afterwards, I chose to pause my stream to take a step back and recharge. The sudden attention was difficult, but I'm feeling much better, especially now. Thank you everyone for being patient and understanding during that time. I understand that not all humor resonates with everyone. I'll be more thoughtful about how I engage with moving forward. My goal is to foster an open, loving, and inclusive community, so I wanted to make sure I wasn't making anyone uncomfortable. And I hope you can all understand that was well said. That said, my wish is to move forward with both community and VOLS. This statement is shared alongside VOLS' message, which you can read here, and I am going to read the message here. We appreciate your patience as we took time to reflect and carefully address the situation. We've heard your feedback and are committed to learning and improving together. Our statement is attached below. To our amazing community, thank you for continued support you've shown VOLS family. We wanted to take a moment to acknowledge the recent situation and share how we are working to move forward. We've listened to your feedback and understand that there are areas where we could have done better. While the team shared their advice with Adora Fortune and offered guidance, the decisions she made, including removing the post and sharing her statement, were entirely her own. We stand behind her as we continue to grow and engage with our audience. We also understand that some of our actions, including how we address the situation publicly and the use of the quote retweet, cause confusion and concern. For that, we want to sincerely apologize. Supporting our talents is our priority, and we're committed to improving how we communicate in the future. Currently, our content guidelines for talents are not as clear as they should be. We recognize the need for better defined standards and are already working on revising these to ensure our creators feel supported and confident moving forward. We're deeply grateful to the position, to the passion and care the community has shown. Thank you for the understanding, patience, and continued trust as we grow together. Let's take a look at the responses. Adora Fortune there. People have been removing stuff. It says, we told her to delete the post and apologize. She is the one who had clicked delete and post and was her decision, not our fault. That's how some people are taking it. I mean, I take it a little bit later, a little bit different. You know, Adora says that she was the one who decided to take the tweet down ultimately, so I'll believe her. PR team seems a bit inept. I agree, it is a bit inept. But if I'm being completely honest, this and Tenko are the only concrete bad things I have to say about you at the moment. Hopefully that will be all. Communicate with your talents better. ChatGPT statement is very important. VOLS Chama, if you make good guidelines, also your talents feedbacks, it will be good. That is the one criticism that I did put out there. They need better guidelines. They need more not necessarily stricter guidelines, but more well-defined guidelines. If they don't want certain things being said, define it. Communicate with your talents, please. There's a lot of drama that's supposedly happening in this sphere because of this post. Today's card, the card reveal today, is released on Friday, February 7th. Booster pack, KSON Demon Dragon Fairy Kada. Remember, in mythology, there are Lamias. Lamias are not distinct to one VTuber. They're not distinct to Vexoria. They're not distinct to that. Yes, Vexoria, the color scheme and everything like that is very similar to Vexoria, but remember, Lamias are a thing, and Lamias can be dressed in this form. And Vexoria here, it says, so I'm gonna need someone to explain this one to me. And of course she says, hey all, I just wanted to be clear that I was observing a weird coincidence and looking for info as I was unfamiliar with this game and its history, while clarifying that the design is definitely not me for anyone confused. Please do not harass or accuse the artist or company of anything, because, of course, you have people that took it a little too far, that were saying you're copying Vexoria, this is theft, this is art theft, you probably used AI, that type of stuff popping off. Inspiration does come from somewhere. Inspiration can happen in this case. Inspiration can be just in general for Lamias and things like that. Maybe they saw your design and wanted a reference. At least you have a cameo in some way. While I 100% agree with your statement, Vex, no hunting, I'd still urge caution to all content creators to monitor, protect their intellectual property. It becomes a slippery slope when the term coincidence gets bandied about. How many coincidences does it take while it isn't? Demonic nymph in purple is quite common in this game. One of the first demonic dragon nymphs dated back to 2012. The main demonic dragon nymph, Sayu. Vanguard is a really fun TCG. While there isn't a Snake Lady main card, but they do appear once in a while, worth checking out. Best sources actually get art proving why you are the superior purple Egyptian Lamia, and to have it on my desk by next Wednesday. Yeah, people got a bit full on real quick. The translation gave me a chuckle though. Mean Demon Dragon Fairy. Okay, Google, you're just throwing words together now. You know, it says, since it's a new card, I've had a hard time believing that it's the same colors, similar pose, and similar clothing, all just a coincidence. It could very well be. Or guess what? Maybe someone was going and looking around for inspiration on what they wanted. They saw Vexoria. They saw what she was originally. They're like, oh, this is a good idea. But of course, let's make it original. Let's make it something that we can do. If they were copying, if it was art theft, then Vexoria would be the first one to go after them and the first one who should go after them. We should not be the ones dogpiling on others. Yes, it seems like too much of a coincidence. I will be honest there. Seems very, very similar. But the thing is, of course, you have to remember, Lamias are a thing that has existed for a long time. Egyptian Lamias, Lamias can have this kind of, I take it more like a gypsy look. I take it more like a gypsy look to me. Less Egyptian, more gypsy. Maybe the bottom part is more Egyptian. I don't know. To me, it seems more gypsy. But, of course, with Vexoria, it is risky. It is definitely risky that it could be, art theft. Hopefully it's not, but we'll know in the future. But it's still not good to go and try to attack people. Sayu Synchronicity, the wonderful member of Noah Talents Primordia. Now, of course, she became a member of Noah Talents Primordia. Is having, or has had at this point, a collab with Triggerphish, which is a female English VTuber and member of Aegis-Link. I did look at their intro, their whole intro thing that they did, their whole debut that they did. They are a fun character. Here we go. They did their collab, which is right here.
Want it to be dirty? Or you don't want it to be dirty.
I don't want it to be dirty.
You don't want it to be dirty, right? So you don't touch food with your hands, right? So does it or does it not make sense to use chopsticks to eat your food?
Yeah.
Would you eat your crisps with chopsticks?
I've seen people who have, and lately I've been more used to it, so I guess it's not too bad, it's okay.
Would you eat, what would you... Okay, every single meal you have in front of your PC, would you eat it with chopsticks so you don't have to touch it with your hands? So your hands are clean, not your cookie.
I think eating cookies with chopsticks is a little weird, It's not very gamer.
There we go. So that's a little bit of a taste of what they were doing. Of course, they were playing Marvel Rivals. They were having some fun, having some chat.
My Dorito dust. I'm better than that. I don't eat Doritos.
What do you eat?
Oh!
No, I don't know.
Okay, those guys are kind of painful.
Okay, I'm coming.
And that's the last bit that you're going to be able to hear from this. Sayu officially added fish as the Blue Woman soup, in her words, not mine, to the Blue Woman soup. But on a more serious note, I'm so happy to see Fish get collabs like this, get more attention from Dragoons and other people. She's friends with some of my Oshis, PFP UFO, Stellaria, and I believe she was friends with Sayu before she became Triggerphish to begin with. Also, Fish said in the Q&A stream that Selene Doki is one of her Oshis inspired to become a VTuber. So she has been doing an amazing job, Triggerphish, and of course Sayu, as always, is expanding the horizons, expanding what she is able to do, and gaining more friends in the process. An update on things that are happening with Kizuna Ai. As you know, near the new year, they did a re-stream of the original Hello World. So they did a re-stream of that. It wasn't anything new. It wasn't a new concert, but this is something new. Basically, in 50 days, as of when this was done, which was January 6th, 50 days as of January 6th, the Ai channel is going to be starting. Basically, after 50 days, it's going to be starting, which means that at some point in time, around late February, actually no, closer to early March, late February, early March, around there, it's going to, Ai is going to be coming back. Now, if it's coming back with the original, I don't know. With the original voice actress, I don't know. But Ai is on their way back. We'll be there when the Trailblazer wakes from her long sleep. And of course, she did take her sleep for over a year. And that was, for different reasons behind the scenes. Not going to go into that drama and stuff like that. But for anyone waiting for Kizuna Ai, she is actually going to be coming back, and it is 50 days from January 6th. An update on collaborations that V4Mirai is doing. Recently, they're going to be doing something with Soon Scoops from January 11th through the 19th. Experience original ice cream flavors based on your favorite V4 talents, your V4Mirai talents, standees, and stickers just a short ride away from Anime Los Angeles. So yes, they are, if you remember correctly, they are going to be going to Anime Los Angeles. And one of the things they're going to be doing at Anime Los Angeles is having a concert, of course. And they are doing the Soon Scoops there, which is right here. Sooning and Scooping. We scoop in Orange County's first anime ice cream parlor, serving up premium ice cream plus dairy-free options. So that is good. Of course, this is, things here for Soon Scoops, things that they did earlier from the Soon Scoops Astra line TV. They did other things like that. So they've been doing a lot of VTuber related things there. So that's very, very cool for them to have. And mentioning that they are going to there, as I'm going to mention again, if you want to go to Anime Los Angeles, they will be there. and they will be there in a concert with Bao, the VTuber. Bao the Whale is also going to be there. Geega has gone on a definite hiatus, not an indefinite hiatus, but what she's calling a definite hiatus, which means that it is defined when she's coming back. And of course, she has this here, this is a message from Boris, the butler of Geega's castle. It's that time of the century again, and her crumminess has been called back to the battlefield as per her duties. The war period will last approximately 1,032 years, in demon years of course. As such, you are expected to keep your areas tidy for several days until her return this Sunday, January 12th. Please wear your finest attire and arrive promptly and gather hall by 2 o'clock in the Eastern time zone afternoon. So it is a cute little way of saying it. Basically, she's taking a defined hiatus. She's not going on forever. She's not leaving forever. It's just like basically a week, 5 days or so or whatever off. She did this on the 6th, so it's going to be close to a week off, which again, I always advocate for, especially big creators like this that have a lot of expectations on their shoulders. I always advocate for it because it will help their mental health, and it will help them in just their health in general. So of course, if you are a Geega fan, she is going to be coming back soon on the 12th. We are now reaching a point where Shiori is very, very comfortable showing her different sides. The different sides, we'll call that. This is a meme or fun time. It is not making a meme of Shiori herself, just showing fun times of Shiori. And here you go, Facemas tree. I did not know that was a thing. I did not want to know that that was a thing. It is cursed. It is very cursed. That's why it says, oh, good God. Henma either just got back from vacation or will be there very soon. JFC, that's horrifying, but also hilarious. My face reaction is, what the F? Then I see Shiori's name and I go, well, that's not too bad. It could be worse. When it comes to Shiori, I guess it could be worse. She has expectations. She's setting certain expectations, I guess. The Twitter link to show that it is true. The Facemas tree. Beautiful. Merry Christmas from Cecilia. Merry Christmas. Can your face come? Oh God. Can your face come off? True. Immigrant tree. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I hope that's not plastic. That's just plastic. We're all hoping it's plastic. We're all just hoping that it's plastic. That is not one of those like face masks that she created of her own face. Let's just hope not. Shiori, what the heck? Shiori, the tree seems to like it. Tree, I feel fantastic. See, you come here often, cutie. Oh my goodness, people. But yes, a little bit of fun times with Shiori, doing herself, being her creative self, having the creativity to do these things. I love that she's that open. I really do. Appleseed Art is doing a Sakamata Chloe Happy project. The Happy is that shirt, kimono. I don't know what it is. It's not a kimono. It's a shirt thing that's worn by fans of idols. That's where it started. And that's where this is coming from. They're making a Happy, an unofficial Happy of Kaigai Imports. In charge of the main illustration for the Kaigai Import Happy project. I'm grateful that everyone in the planning department finally here wear this Happy coat. And you too can become a gal along with Shakasa. If you're planning to purchase a Happy coat, be sure to check it out. If you are planning to purchase a Happy coat, be sure to check it out. And here we go with the honor to draw illustration. Basically, this is what's saying down here, but it is fully translated in the original speakers, everything. And this is going to be fun before, she leaves at the end of this month, the end of January. She leaves, just to be sure, in case you're watching it after January. By that point in time, she's already become an affiliate. She's going the Amelia Watson route of being an affiliate. Your art is always so beautiful. I'm glad to see it on a Happy. Thank you, Nocte. I'm proud. It's a project that holds a lot of meaning to Shikuins and myself personally. I'm really glad it happened. Thanks to everyone's support and help. I'm definitely gonna miss Chloe. Chloe is the stinky orca that is has been a fun part of Holo X. Top female streamers of 2024. That's what I want to show you right now. Why? Because VTubers were the top 5. You have Usada Pecora, but I'm going to call it as Keiso did. Usada Pecora, Sakura Miko. You have Iron Mouse, Hakui Koyori from Hololive, and Ozara Subaru from Hololive. And those are 4 out of 5 from Hololive, but you have Iron Mouse, the very hardworking VTuber.
It's me, Pecora!
Yes, that is Pecora. You have the very hardworking VTuber of Iron Mouse in there. And you have, of course, other hardworking, I guess, YouTubers in this case, Twitch streamers, whichever one they are, Mira, Emiru, Amaranth, Genie, TTY, and Kedai. The other ones seem to be, everyone except for the Hololive ones, seem to be all, as you can see here, Twitch streamers. So these are by hours watched. Usada Pecora, or Usa the Pecora is the most watched with 34 million, then 29 million, 26 million, 23 million, 21 million, 19 million, 16 million, still millions and millions and millions of hours. That is amazing for anybody to reach that point, especially VTubing. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, all different types. And today we're talking about Lumi Angler. Why do I do this? I do this because I want positivity in the VTuber atmosphere, VTuber sphere. There's too much negativity going around. I've been a victim of it, and I've been a cause of it sometimes, so I don't want negativity to continue happening. Lumi Angler is the one I'm talking about again today. Here is their about page on their Twitch. It's mermaid VTuber that plays too many games, currently addicted to Helldivers 2. Here we go. This is something that they've done recently. Let's take a look at it. Let's hear it out.
Oh, I love you guys. Ugh.
Oh, that's just a random thing, but yeah, the community makes all the time we spend worth it. All the time we spend streaming, all the time we spend making content afterwards, because she does make content on the side, on her YouTube side, Luminous Cove as well there. She does her Sweet Baby Nippon Is It Real, Darkwood Supercut, Dustborn Supercut. She does supercuts of all of her streams and things like that. So she does a lot of fun content like that as well. And of course, she is someone that I do know myself, and I do thank you for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you continue to grow. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news, or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.